Gentlemen, let me ask you something personal, man to man. When was the last time self-pleasure actually felt as good as it did in your 20s? Back then, erections came effortlessly. Sensitivity was razor sharp. And climax? It left you drained, satisfied, sometimes even laughing or smiling to yourself. But over the years, things begin to change. For many men, erections feel softer, sensation dulls. The release doesn't have that same explosive, powerful kick. And quietly, without ever admitting it out loud, you start to wonder, is this just what happens with age? Here's the truth. It's not just age, it's fuel. Your body is like an engine. The quality of fuel you put in directly determines how well it performs, including how good masturbation and intimacy feel. And in this video, I'm going to reveal one powerful food you should eat before self-pleasure that can make the entire experience feel decades younger. On top of that, I'll share several other surprising foods that boost blood flow, sharpen sensitivity, and enhance stamina. By the end, you'll have an entire menu for vitality. Stay tuned until the very end because the last food I'll reveal is one of the most overlooked of all. Yet it can dramatically improve not only your erections, but also the intensity and satisfaction of climax. Why food matters more than you think. Let's get one thing straight. Most guys assume weaker erections and dulled sensations are just an inevitable part of aging. But that's a myth. Erections are not random events. They are mechanical, chemical, and deeply tied to circulation. Think of it like hydraulics. Blood has to rush into the penis, fill the spongy erectile tissue, and then remain trapped there under pressure. For this to happen, arteries must be open and healthy, blood vessels must be flexible enough to expand, and your body must release enough nitric oxide, the chemical messenger that signals those vessels to open wide. When this system runs smoothly, erections are firm and sensitive. Orgasms feel powerful, draining, unforgettable. But when circulation weakens, less blood enters, sensitivity fades, and climax can feel flat, mechanical, almost like your body is just going through the motions. Here's the key. This is not simply about getting older. It's about what you're fueling your body with every single day. The right foods boost nitric oxide, support testosterone, and keep nerves sharp. The wrong foods, heavy in sugar, alcohol, and processed fats, clog arteries, dull nerve signals, and leave you sluggish. That's why some men in their 50s or 60s have more vitality than men half their age. Their fuel is cleaner. The power of nutrition. Hi, I'm Dr. Lauren Carter. I'm a board-certified urologist, and for the past 5 years, I've been working with men just like you, men navigating the private, sometimes uncomfortable changes that come with aging. I've seen men who were convinced their best days were behind them, only to completely transform their vitality by making simple daily changes. And one of the fastest, most natural tools we have? Nutrition. So let's count down the most powerful foods that can make self-pleasure and intimacy feel like it did in your 20s. Before we dive in, do me a favor, hit that like button because it helps more men find this information. And comment below, where are you watching from? I love seeing this community of men from all over the world committed to taking back their health. Food number 1, beets, nature's nitric oxide booster. Let's start with one of the most underrated performance foods, beets. Beets are loaded with natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, the same messenger that tells your blood vessels to open wide. Biologically, more nitric oxide means relaxed arteries, more blood surging into erectile tissue, firmer erections, sharper sensitivity. Emotionally, your self-pleasure doesn't feel dull or muted. It feels alive again, responsive, satisfying. Practically, enjoy beet juice in the morning, roasted beets in a salad, or beet powder in a smoothie. The form doesn't matter, the consistency does. Many men notice changes in just weeks, stronger morning erections, quicker arousal, and the return of sensations they thought were gone. Beets are medicine for your masculinity. Food number 2, dark chocolate, the pleasure amplifier. Next up is one that feels almost too good to be true. Dark chocolate, not the sugary candy bars, real dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa. Cocoa is rich in flavonoids, antioxidants that relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and fight inflammation. But here's the kicker. Cocoa also stimulates dopamine, the brain's ultimate pleasure chemical. Biologically, stronger arousal signals. Emotionally, richer orgasms, deeper excitement, pleasure that builds instead of fading. Practically, just 1 or 2 squares of high-quality dark chocolate a few times a week can transform how climax feels. Less candy, more confidence. Food number 3, oysters and zinc-rich foods, the testosterone lifters. Let's talk testosterone, the master hormone of male vitality. One of the best natural ways to support testosterone is through zinc. Oysters are famously high in zinc, which is why they've been celebrated as an aphrodisiac for centuries. Biologically, zinc supports testosterone production. Emotionally, stronger desire, more motivation, more spark. Practically, if you don't like oysters, pumpkin seeds, beef, chickpeas, and beans are excellent alternatives. The bottom line, correcting zinc deficiency is often the missing spark for men who say self-pleasure feels flat. Food number 4, watermelon, nature's gentle Viagra. Here's one that surprises most men. Watermelon. It's more than just a sweet, refreshing snack. Watermelon contains citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts into arginine, which then produces nitric oxide, the same biochemical pathway targeted by prescription ED medications. That's why researchers often call it nature's Viagra. Biologically, citrulline relaxes arteries, improves blood flow to the pelvic region, and reduces erectile fatigue. Emotionally, it's not just about getting hard. You can maintain firmness longer, experiencing more control and satisfaction. Practically, enjoy fresh slices, add it to smoothies, or drink it as juice. Effects can be noticeable within hours, making it a simple, natural, and powerful boost. Sweet, natural, and surprisingly effective, watermelon proves that sometimes the best solutions come straight from nature. Food number 5, walnuts, the nerve protectors. Walnuts are tiny but mighty. Many overlook them, yet they are packed with omega-3 fatty acids that support flexible arteries and healthy nerves. Why are nerves so important? They are the communication network. Strong nerves equal heightened sensation. Weak nerves equal dull, muted responses. Biologically, walnuts help build and maintain nerve cell membranes and support healthy circulation to erectile tissue. Emotionally, they bring back the spark, the feeling of truly feeling again. Practically, a handful of walnuts daily, or alternatives like salmon, sardines, or flax seeds, feeds your nervous system exactly what it craves. Over time, this doesn't just strengthen erections, it enhances overall sensitivity, making climaxes feel unforgettable, more intense, and deeply satisfying. Food number 6, pomegranate, the overlooked champion. Finally, the most overlooked but incredibly powerful food, pomegranate. For centuries, it symbolized fertility. Today, modern science explains why. Pomegranate is rich in antioxidants that protect blood vessels, reduce plaque buildup, and improve circulation. On top of that, it helps support testosterone levels and boosts mood. Biologically, stronger arteries, improved blood flow, and healthier hormones. Emotionally, instead of a weak or quick finish, you experience climaxes that are full, draining, and profoundly satisfying, closer to what it felt like at 25. Practically, drink pure pomegranate juice, sprinkle seeds on salads, or eat the fruit whole. The effects can be profound and noticeable in weeks. It's an all-around champion for circulation, pleasure, and hormonal support. So, what's the takeaway here? If you want self-pleasure and intimacy to feel like they did in your 20s, you don't need gimmicks, pills, or complicated routines. You need the right fuel. Beets and watermelon naturally boost nitric oxide. Dark chocolate amplifies dopamine, heightening pleasure. Oysters and zinc-rich foods fuel testosterone for desire and stamina. Walnuts protect and enhance nerve function, sharpening sensation. Pomegranate safeguards arteries and supports hormones, maximizing performance. Together, these foods create a perfect storm: firmer erections, sharper sensitivity, and climaxes that feel powerful again. Gentlemen, your best days are not behind you.
I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond rediscover pleasure they thought was lost forever simply by changing their daily fuel. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring your body, preserving dignity, and maintaining your quality of life. Age is not the enemy. With the right tools, your body is capable of far more than you realize. Final words and challenge. Here's my challenge. Pick just one of these foods and add it to your daily routine this week. One small change. Then observe. Notice your morning erections. Pay attention to how quickly your body responds during self-pleasure. Experience how climax begins to feel richer, fuller, and more satisfying. Let this be proof. You are not done. You are not too old. Your masculinity is alive, waiting to be fueled. If this video gave you valuable insight, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe for more science-backed men's health advice, like the video, and share it with a friend who needs to know. Age does not define performance. I'm Dr. Lauren Carter. Thank you for trusting me with this conversation. Remember, small, consistent changes create powerful results. Your vitality is waiting to be unlocked.